guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do my monthly favorites for the month of April, and there are quite a few items that are really new to me. I did get these items when Sephora had their VIB Rouge sale, so a lot of these items are fresh to my channel every time. And I just wanted to share them with you guys and just tell you why I've been loving them so much. And I feel like they're good items to talk about because they are new, and you know, a lot of people are like on the fence about new items because you don't know if you're gonna like it or not. So yeah, the first of which is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. As you know, on my channel, I absolutely love Mineralized Skin Finish. It is my favorite setting powder, and I went to my cosmetic company outlet and they had it in Dark, which is like 2 shades darker than what I typically wear, but this is what I use to contour with because it gives me a really natural contour and it's not heavy, it doesn't look cakey, and I just love the way it looks, and it is the perfect amount of warmth to the face. It does have some red undertones, but it's not too much. I really just love it, and it is my favorite contour shade for the moment because it's just very natural. It looks great when I just bronze all over or when I contour. It is just perfect for all around bronzing, and I really feel like if you're someone who wants a contour but you want it to be neutral and natural and not too like bam in your face, you should definitely look into a mineralized skin finish that's 2 shades darker because it will look very natural and it won't get cakey at all. So that's a really nice thing about it. So that's why I've been really enjoying this color. The next item I have been enjoying is one from Makeup Geek. This is not new to me, but I have been using it more, and it is the Utopia pigment. And it is really messy, so I'm not gonna like take it out, but it is such a gorgeous pigment. When she came out with these pigments, this was the one that I wanted the most, and my sister-in-law did get it for me, so I was really super stoked. And this is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It is kind of like a cross between like silver and gray and like gold all in one pigment, and it is just the perfect pigment. I love it so much. It looks stunning on all different skin tones. It will just really pop, and it is one of those eyeshadows and or pigments that is really a showstopper. And like people will ask you like, what are you wearing on your eyes? And it's something completely different because this is not available in stores, so a lot of people are not going to know about it, and yours is going to be really unique. So I really do love this pigment. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's really great to add as a pop to the eyes. And the only thing that I will say about this is they do sell sifter for these, but the sifter doesn't allow the product to come out, so I don't use a sifter with it even though I do have it. It's a little messy, as is most pigments, but it is absolutely stunning on. And I feel like anyone who purchased this will be thoroughly happy because it's just so unique and it's so beautiful and it's just so versatile. I think it's just such a great color to have in your collection, and I definitely think it's worth it, and it's very affordable at that. So moving on from that, I'm going to talk about setting powder. The setting powder that I'm currently in love with is one from Urban Decay. It is in the color Naked Dark, and as you can tell, I love it because I already hit major pan on it, and I did include this in my top foundations and setting powders video, which I will link down below for you guys if you're interested. And funny enough, I didn't realize how much I gravitate towards this powder until I hit pan on it. I said that in my video, and I was like, man, I really love this powder. And it looks so great. It looks so natural. It doesn't look cakey. It's just got such great coverage, and I love the way it looks. And it just is such a beautiful powder, and it doesn't give me any flashback or anything like that, so that's why I especially love it. And I definitely think they did a really great job with the formula on this, and I think that anyone would enjoy this powder because it's just such a great overall product. So moving on from that, I'm going to go into foundations. I have 4 foundations that I love, which is a little crazy, but you know, I do like them, and they are really new, so I want to kind of share with you guys at the same time my feelings on them. The first of which is the Cover FX custom coverage drops, and when I bought this and when I first used it, I used this all over my face. I just was adding drops everywhere, and when I started to use my beauty blender to blend it out, it was like, whoa, the pigmentation on these are amazing. I didn't know, I didn't do my research before applying it, so I didn't realize that this is something that you mix with something in order to increase the coverage of a foundation or tinted moisturizer or a moisturizer, whatever it is that you want to mix it with. So when I applied it, I was like, oh my god, this is so much product on my face. But I think this is such a great thing to have in your collection, hands down, especially if you are somewhere where you have changes in environment, like extreme hot summers or extreme cool winters. This is really great because during summer, people typically want a light coverage foundation, and if you want to up the amp a little bit, you can add like 1 drop and it will add a little bit more coverage, but you'll still look natural. And if you're someone who doesn't like buy a whole bunch of foundations, this is especially great because you can add 2 drops to it later on in the year if you want a more full coverage face, or if you're going from day to night or whatever it is. This is really great because it gives you so many options with foundations, and it makes you not have to go out and purchase the foundation for everything, which is really great about it. And I think this is such a great product. I think they did an amazing job with the formula. I just love it, and I think everyone should run out and get it because it is just so great, and I think that it just would be something so useful. And because you only need like 1 or 2 drops to up the amp, this is something that's going to last you for a long time, so I do feel like you will get your money's worth from it. So that is why I absolutely love this product, and I am in the color N60. The next foundation I have been loving is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I did mention in my channel that I was gearing more towards lighter coverage foundations. My skin has been doing so much better than it has in the past. I have had a few breakouts, but these are like hormonal breakouts, and I feel like now that my skin is good, I want to go more towards lighter coverage foundations because it just feels lighter on the face, and sometimes I'm not down with the whole like heavy coverage, even though I do like it, especially for like nighttime and going out and stuff like that. But for day to day, I'm really loving, you know, really light foundations, and this is absolutely beautiful on the skin. And I had purchased this before, but I think I did not like it because it just wasn't the right color for me. It didn't look good on my skin. But I finally was able to find the perfect match for my skin tone. I'm in the color 8, and I love the way that this is on the skin. It lays down on the skin so beautifully. It makes your skin so seamless. It looks so natural. I literally couldn't believe how great it looked on my skin. My sister and I went to breakfast, and I did my makeup, and I went outside, and when she saw me in the sunlight, she was like, Samantha, your makeup is so beautiful, because it just looks so seamless. It looks so natural. It looks like your skin, but it is very even, and it just looks so good, and it doesn't look like you have product all over your face. So that's what I especially love about it. And if you're someone who likes that natural look, you will absolutely love this. This is something that is for, you know, I want to say dry skin. I do have combination to oily skin, so I do have to blot throughout the day with this, but not like ridiculous amount of blotting. It just makes your natural oils come through, and if you blot, you'll be good, but it also gives you like that glowy kind of look. But I love this, and I can't beat how great it looks on the skin. Like, I don't care how many times I have to blot because it just looks so good. So I've been really thoroughly enjoying this foundation. Even though it's a splurge, I think it's something that's definitely like beneficial, and you will love it because I didn't like it at first, and now I absolutely love it. The next foundation I wanted to talk about is also one from Giorgio Armani, and this is the Maestro one, and this one has SPF 15. The reason why I got this one is because this one is more for oily skin. Like the Luminous Silk, it is very lightweight, but it gives you a little bit more wear time without having to blot. This also is just so beautiful on the skin. I like it. It's just very lightweight on the skin. I really am liking the formulas of these two foundations because they just feel like I have nothing on. And I just set it with a powder, and I just think it looks so great. I couldn't be happier with the foundation, and again, this is in the color 8 as well. This one actually is a little darker than the Luminous Silk one, but it still looks good. I love it, and I think it's great. So if you are someone who wants like a more matte finish but similar formula to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, this is the one that I think would fit you best. The next foundation I'm going to talk about is my last foundation, I promise. And this one is from Dior, and this is the Nude Air. This one is so nice as well. All three of these have been really lightweight, like I said before. And this one is so gorgeous on the skin, just like the Luminous Silk and just like the Maestro. It's very lightweight. You can definitely see your skin peek through the foundation because it is so lightweight. So this is something that I did use the Cover FX drops with to increase the coverage one time, and I felt like they worked together really well. But this is really gorgeous. I have worn this by itself and it looks so great. If you have blemishes, they will peek through, so that's the only downfall. If you have problematic skin, you may not like it. And you will have to blot throughout the day with this as well because it is more for, I want to say, a dry skin tone, and it's got like, I feel like natural oils in it. So if you have oily skin, you may not like this, but I have been loving it. I think it looks great. And like I said before, I live in Florida and it is very hot. So the less coverage, the better for me at the moment. Before, I never would have done that. Like, I'm like, no, full coverage 110. But now lately, I just think that these lightweight coverages are so great and they make your skin feel like they can breathe. And I just love the way they look on the skin. So yeah, that's it for that. Now moving on from foundation, I'm going to talk about a blush that I have been loving. And this one is from Milani. And this is called Romantic Rose. I have been using this blush so much. And it is just such a great blush to have. As you know, it's like one of my pinky mauve tones that I love to wear. And I think the stay power on these are amazing. They cost like $7 or $8. So you really cannot beat the price point. And I bought every single color because I just love them. They apply so nicely. They kind of look like the color that I'm wearing on my cheek, and this is just my go-to kind of color, so I feel like it's great for every day, and it's just so much product. You definitely get your money's worth, and it is just beyond affordable. So I feel like this is something that will be an overall crowd pleaser because the formula is really nice and it stays forever, and they're completely matte, which is a plus as well. So definitely check these out. The next product I've been liking a lot, and it's been, you know, something I've had in my collection for quite some time, is this Becca. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the liquid version, and this has been great. I never used it because I just haven't been too into the liquid illuminators, but with time I have gradually gotten into more liquid and cream products. And I will apply my foundation and apply this to the highest points of my cheek, and the color payoff is so beautiful on this. I love it. It's got a pump bottle and it's just gorgeous on the skin. This is just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Like, it just looks so beautiful, and when you apply this with your foundation in your normal highlight areas, it looks so beautiful. Like, talk about JLo glow. This is it. This is going to give you that natural glow without being too much. And I do set it with a powder highlight, but it's completely optional. I feel like by itself it looks beautiful as well. And if you want to look glowy and natural, just set it by itself. Don't use anything over top of it. It is stunning. I love it. I feel like Becca has some of the best products on the market. As I said time and time again, I love their products, and I love how they're so versatile. They have colors and products available for all skin tones, not just light, not just medium, not just tan. They have it for pale, medium, tan, dark, darker. Like, they just have such a wide variety, and I feel like that's really important in a company, especially when you are a woman of color, because as you know, and I've said it time and time again, it is just so hard to find products to match our skin tones because they usually stop at my color and don't go any darker than that, which is unfortunate. But you know, I feel like Becca, I respect them a lot as a brand because they do cater to everyone, and I love that. So moving on from that rant, I'm going to talk about a highlight. This one is from Laura Mercier. This is the highlight in Discretion. This highlight is stunning. I love it. I had seen this online when it first launched and then it disappeared, and I was so super sad because I was like, I should have got it while it was online, but I was trying to hold out for the VIB Rouge sale, and I'm kind of happy I did because I was able to find it in my Sephora. So it is still available at Sephora's. I know that it has it at mine. This is such a gorgeous highlight. It's got like a mixture of gold and like, I just love it. Like, it's so neutral and natural on the skin. It's not gonna look like bam in your face highlight, as you can see right there. And this with the Becca, let me put it on top of the Becca one. Beautiful. Like, such a great match. It just looks so good. I love it because it's not like oh my god, this girl is wearing a lot of highlight. No, it gives you like that subtle glow. I'm actually wearing it today and it's just so neutral. It gives you that oomph, and it does, you know, when the sun hits, you can definitely tell you're wearing a highlight. But I love how natural it is, and it looks so beautiful on this skin. And I just think this is an overall great highlighter to have, and it's just such a great formula. The stay power is really great as well. So the last two products I'm going to talk about are lip liners. I went from being a girl who didn't wear lip liners, I had a few, didn't wear them, to someone who now I feel like I have to have a lip liner on. It's so crazy how you just change, and I feel like now I have to have a lip liner with my lipstick in my purse at all times. I always used to think, okay, lip liner is like this extra step, it's so stupid, I don't want to wear it, I don't want to bother with it. If I have to retouch, I have to do my lip liner, I have to do my lipstick, and I was like, no. So lately I've been that girl who does her lip liner and her lipstick, and I love it, and I will never go back to like just solely wearing lipstick for the most part. But the ones that I have been enjoying the most is from MAC, and the first one is Whirl, which is what I talked about in my haul. This was that one from Kylie Jenner, and this one is really perfect for me because it is mauve, and I love mauve tone lips. I love mauve tone cheeks. It's just something I gravitate towards, and I've definitely been using this a lot since I got it. I wear it almost every single day. It pairs with so many lipstick selections that I have. And I feel like lip liners, I didn't realize it before, but they just complement lipstick so well, and it will take your lipstick from like dull to like something extra, or it'll add color in the right places. I just feel like lip liners are everything right now. The next color I have been enjoying is Plum, which is a little bit deeper than Whirl, and this is like a deep, like kind of like mauve-y brown, I want to say, but this is actually what I'm wearing with my lipstick right now, and I feel like it just is so beautiful. Even though it's really dark, if you blend it with the right lipsticks, it will look gorgeous. And between this one and Whirl, I've been wearing these down into the ground, so these have been my faves as of now. So thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this favorites video, and leave me any questions, comments, anything down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye guys.